hospital.
The tension in Port Charles reaches a boiling point as a single decision sends shockwaves through everyone involved. What starts as a desperate attempt to protect quickly spirals into a moment that no one can take back. Jason has always been known for his calm, controlled demeanor, but this time the stakes are different. The pressure builds quietly at first, whispers of danger, hints that something is about to go terribly wrong. Brennan and Cullum find themselves caught in a situation that is far more serious than they anticipated. They thought they had time to figure things out, to stay one step ahead, but time runs out faster than anyone expects. As the confrontation unfolds, emotions are high and choices become limited. Jason is pushed into a corner where hesitation could cost lives. The atmosphere is thick with urgency, every second stretching longer than the last. Brennan tries to keep things under control, attempting to de-escalate the situation, but the danger is already too close. Cullum realizes that they may have underestimated just how far things could go. Then it happens. A sudden movement, a split-second decision. Jason acts. The sound that follows changes everything. In that moment, nothing else matters, only the immediate aftermath. Silence seems to take over, broken only by the realization that things will never be the same again. Brennan and Cullum are left facing the consequences of a situation that has spiraled beyond control. The danger they were trying to avoid is now fully unleashed, and there is no easy way out. But the shock doesn't stop there. Elsewhere, Rocco finds himself in a situation that is equally alarming. Separated from the chaos but deeply affected by it, he senses that something is wrong. The unease grows stronger, pushing him to take action. With no clear answers and fear creeping in, he reaches out in the only way he can, sending a desperate call for help. That SOS becomes a turning point. It's not just a message, it's a signal that something bigger is unfolding. The people who receive it immediately feel the urgency behind it. Questions begin to rise. What exactly is happening? How is Rocco connected to everything that's going on? And most importantly, can anyone reach him in time? Back at the center of the crisis, the fallout from Jason's decision begins to ripple outward. Brennan struggles to process what just happened, trying to regain control of a situation that is slipping through his fingers. Cullum, shaken and uncertain, starts to realize that their position is more vulnerable than ever before. Trust begins to crack. The lines between right and wrong blur as everyone involved tries to justify their actions. Jason, despite his usual confidence, knows that this moment will have lasting consequences. There's no undoing what's been done. Every choice from here on out will carry even more weight. Meanwhile, the urgency surrounding Rocco intensifies. The message he sent cannot be ignored, and it sets off a chain reaction. People begin to move, searching for answers, trying to piece together the fragments of a rapidly developing situation. The sense of danger is no longer isolated, it's spreading. What makes everything even more intense is the uncertainty. No one has the full picture. Each person is acting on limited information, trying to make sense of events that are unfolding too quickly. The tension builds not just from what has already happened, but from what might happen next. And that's where the real fear lies. Because this isn't the end, it's just the beginning. The consequences of Jason's action will continue to unfold in ways no one can predict. Brennan and Cullum are left navigating a dangerous new reality where every move could either save them or push them further into trouble. Their situation is far from stable, and the risks are higher than ever. At the same time, Rocco's call for help raises even more questions. What led him to that point? What danger is he truly in? And how does it all connect back to the chaos that has already erupted? As the pieces slowly start to come together, one thing becomes clear. Nothing in Port Charles is as simple as it seems. Every action has a ripple effect, and every decision leads to another unexpected turn. The emotional weight of everything begins to settle in. Fear, confusion, and determination all collide as the characters are forced to confront what lies ahead. There are no easy answers, no clear paths forward, only choices that must be made under pressure. And those choices will define everything. In the midst of all this, relationships are tested, loyalties are questioned. The bonds that once felt unbreakable begin to show signs of strain.
When faced with danger, people reveal who they truly are, and not everyone will come out of this unchanged. Jason's role in all of this remains at the center of attention. His actions, driven by instinct and necessity, have set everything in motion. Whether those actions will ultimately protect or destroy is something that only time will reveal. For Brennan and Cullum, survival becomes the priority. They must think quickly, adapt to the shifting situation, and find a way to regain control before it's too late. But with so many unknowns, even the best plans can fall apart. And for Rocco, the hope is that his message reaches the right people in time, that someone understands the urgency behind it, that help arrives before things take an even darker turn. As the story continues to unfold, the tension refuses to let up. Every moment feels critical, every decision more important than the last. The sense of urgency drives everything forward, pulling each character deeper into a situation that is growing more complicated by the minute. What happens next could change everything. Because in a world where danger lurks around every corner, one moment can alter the course of countless lives. And right now, that moment has already arrived.
The tension